was always trying to remember mine. I always remember the first one, my first metal concert, I will say.
Yeah.
It was in high school, and I was part of the German club. So we got a trip to go to Austria and Germany. I was in Salzburg, and we saw a poster for Job for a Cowboy and As I Lay Dying. And
Oh yeah, As I Lay Dying, that was probably a good one.
you know what? Actually, I'll tell you that in a second. I went with a couple friends, and we had to make sure we had permission by the teacher. But that day, particularly, we had gotten in trouble because we were not in the correct spot to regroup in order to go back to our hotel. So we
Okay.
were worried we were not going to be able to go. So,
Uh,
but fortunately, and by good grace of God, she did allow us to go. And it was me and two other friends. And we saw the whole show for Job for a Cowboy. And we saw, I want to say 5 songs. I do remember 2 of them, 94 Hours and An Ocean Between Us. I can't remember some of the other ones, but I think it was 5 songs before we had to leave.
okay.
And that was before they got into that. It was that whole drama too with Tim Lambasis, the singer. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that whole drama now.
He was conspiring to kill his wife, and
Oh wow.
it
Yeah, that's
was
pretty.
it, it was pretty serious. Yeah, and I honestly couldn't believe that happened because I was really hooked on them. I loved them too. They were one of my favorite bands at the time.
Right.
And it looks like he's back out now, and it looks like that band got back together. Looks like they're doing fine. They actually put out a new album and everything. But then there's also that criticism saying like it's all for the money then. Like
Right.
so I feel bad then. I think he is a changed man. I think they're trying to just get back to where they were. I guess was there anything like maybe not a guy conspiring to kill his wife, but was there any sort of story of a guy who's trying to get back into music as a way of redemption, something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah, and I guess that's more, at least my personal belief in just life in general, because I think we've all made mistakes before, so that there's an element of grace that you kind of want to. It's the same thing if I were to do something that someone else viewed as wrong, like I would want that same type of, hey, we forgive you, we're going to give you a second chance if I'm genuine. Obviously, you can wear people thin if you continue to abuse that, but I think everyone's worthy of a second shot, because you would want a second shot if it were, done to you, or if you made a big blunder and you're a changed man, you spent years to, try to get, past that certain spot. I think, there's a soft spot in all of us where we want someone to do well after, a big mistake. And everyone loves a comeback story. All the best stories are good comeback stories. So,
We'll make a movie of it. There we go.
yeah. Yeah, so you got to give those people grace, or in certain situations, I think.